His car was not good enough to win. They made a good call by bringing it in. Now we have a caution.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
And it's Danica Patrick, the first time this year. She has tagged the wall.
You okay?
She was running in the 17th position, 2 laps down.
It's just one of those things here. One of those things off the corner.
You know, I said if she can get a top 20 finish, that's awful good for her right here. I mean, their first time here, she was looking good, running 17th. That'd have been my goal for her. Give me a good top 20. Let me get out of Bristol clean. Let's see what happens here, guys.
They just got up into Ryan Truex, and then, oh, man, hammered that wall.
Oh, and they saw the Scott Wimmer, he was trying to avoid it. He got turned around as well.
That was a hard hit.
This just shows you how fast you go at this little racetrack.
Good point. A lot of people think it's a short track. You're not running too fast, but you're getting in those corners close to 140 miles an hour here at Bristol. Still flying around this little racetrack.
Bad news for Danica Patrick. Good news for Carl Edwards. He was in the lucky dog position. That'll put 11 cars back
She's
on
mad,
the lead
man.
lap.
Look at this. She's going to get out on the racetrack. She is like, what is going on, dude?
I didn't see him do anything. I didn't see Truex do anything there.
Well, we mentioned Ryan turned 19 just yesterday.
These two might have been racing awful hard a couple laps before that, because it looked to me like Danica actually went up and hit the back of Ryan Truex Jr. And that's what got her loose.
Well, let's go on board with Danica and take a ride as we head to commercial break. Okay, 2 cautions ago, it was Danica Patrick hitting the wall hard. Jamie Little's caught up with her.
And her first race at Bristol ends early. But Danica, you showed some emotion there toward Ryan Truex. What do you feel happened?
I mean, to know for sure, I'd have to see the replay a couple times to look. But, I mean, what it felt like to me was that it felt like to me I came out of the corner and I was just running down the straight, and it felt like he came off the wall. And I don't know if he had a tank slap off the wall, like he was pushing up and then it snapped on him and he came off. I don't know. I don't know if I'm maybe giving him the benefit of the doubt right there, but I know I was running him early, and it was just, he just runs hard. You know, he just runs hard. He ran hard. He's run hard every time I've been around him, and it just seems like overkill. Like, if your car is good, you'll go forward. If your car isn't, you'll go back, and that's just what, you know, that's just a lot of NASCAR. And so, you know, there was still enough racing left that whoever's car was faster was going to get ahead. So I'm just disappointed. You know, I felt like actually this was a pretty decent run at Bristol for the first time, and got caught out a little bit with the tires on that first stop that we stayed out and got up high and got eaten alive. But I don't think it was too bad. So. You know, just disappointing to not get the finish. I had such a good run of finishes that it's disappointing to leave for a couple of months with this kind of a thing. But that's Bristol, I guess. You know, and it gets the best of them. Any track, really. You know, you just don't finish the race because something happens, and I'm just pretty disappointed.
All right, Danica Patrick will be back in a NASCAR stock car in June. Until then, next week, she goes back to the IndyCar Series in St. Pete. Marty?
All right, thank you, Jamie. As we can tell you, it's been one of those days for Danica. She had her good moments and some of her bad. There was a little tap that she recovered from Stephen Wallace. And then there was Trevor Bayne when the windshield of his car got soaked and he went on the tire. Skidded all the way up to the wall. Damage there, and then this was the last one. And from that angle, guys, it looked like maybe Ryan did come over a little, but was it enough?
Well, he was just trying to save his car a little bit off the corner, and yeah, he did come down a little bit, but you got to be, you know, you got to leave enough room for that to happen when you're racing each other.
And the truth about Bristol is you've got to drive aggressive. She just learned another lesson.
This happened to the best of them, I'll tell you that, so she shouldn't feel bad.